Hi, Craig Ridley here from your Business Coaching Club, and in this video I want to talk about one of those key things that you need to understand as a small business owner, and that is that you don't have to do everything yourself to be successful. It really seems like a majority of our small business owners want to act as if they can run the entire company themselves. Very little delegation of the more important roles and tasks to their team members. Why would you choose to even do that if you've got staff that are willing and capable to help you out? The common excuses that you see for not delegating include, I don't have the time to train people, I don't think that anyone can do the job as well as I can do, and ultimately, look, there's a fear of losing control. If I'm not hands-on in that job or that role, how can I make sure that everything's going along properly? And while many small business owners tend to use these as their justification for not delegating work to their staff, they're also the same business owners who seem to become frustrated, exhausted, and disillusioned with their business over time, and that often leads to business failure. So why should you delegate? Well, the biggest reason is that you need to relieve yourself of the pressure and exhaustion of running the business on your own. We know that small business ownership can be a lonely place, and it's certainly a tiring place. So delegation is one of those ways to relieve you of those problems. So most small business owners, and I'd think this is you as well, you want to have more free time, you want to work less hours, you want to spend more time with your family and friends, and you want to free up time so that you can work strategically on your business and attend to all of those areas that can help you grow the business rather than just operate it on a day-to-day basis. Delegation, when you do it properly, can deliver all of those goals to you. Now you mightn't think that relinquishing control is the right thing for you to do at this time, but the bottom line is that other people within your business are capable of helping you run it. And in order to do that, you have to delegate. So you're in a catch-22 situation. Learning to delegate doesn't just happen overnight. As the business owner, you need to create the training program and the reporting procedures for those that are handling the delegated tasks and roles. And yeah, it can cost you time and money initially, but in order to grow your business, you have to delegate some of the important roles and tasks starting now. The time and cost factor obviously is going to fall away significantly as you delegate more roles and more tasks to your team members as they get better at receiving your delegation, and obviously as you get better and more confident in delegating tasks and roles to them. The process of delegation can't be taken too lightly. You need to be focused and you need to have a structured approach to make it work. And in my mind, effective delegation needs to follow 4 key steps. You need to identify the overall goal of delegating the tasks or roles. You need to ensure that it's a priority issue in everyone's mind, and you need to understand that, or everybody needs to understand, why it's important to the business that that role gets delegated away from you and onto someone else who's capable of doing it. You absolutely need to create a detailed step-by-step process guide to serve as a training manual and a teaching reference so that people know how that delegated role should be performed, and it probably should have some Q&A sections in it as well. Now this process guide or a system manual is something that can evolve over time. So there's a first draft that you might have to write, but then as people are doing the tasks and they work out different ways of doing it, or where some roadblocks are that they face that you didn't face, or ways to make it better, then the manual just needs to continue to be updated by the people who are actually doing the job. It's important that you set time frames about how long you'd expect that role should take the person who's doing it, and don't focus on how long it takes you to do it, because you might have been doing this for the last 10 years and you know it inside out. You need to focus on what it's going to take an average person to do, someone who's not familiar with the role to start off with, but someone who will get better as they assume that role, perform that task more often. And finally, you absolutely need to create a reporting system to make sure that those delegated tasks are being done correctly and that they're being done on time. So make sure you give your employees guidance as to who and when they need to report to progress, report to in relation to how they're going with that particular task. And that reporting person, again, it doesn't need to be you. You don't need to be the focus of every activity inside your business. It's another role that you can delegate to the appropriate person. Remember that delegating tasks within your small business doesn't mean simply just telling someone, go and do this, and then walking away and just hoping and expecting that it's going to get done. People who do that are usually doing it at the last minute or when they're at maximum stress levels. If they had plenty of time, they'd do it themselves. But because they're under pressure, they don't have enough time. They just throw the task out to the nearest person who's walking past them. And clearly, that is not best practice. So delegating is a structured process, and it will ultimately free up time for you as the small business owner to allow you to concentrate on your strategic planning so that you can look to find ways to increase sales, to improve profit, to grow your business and create wealth faster and with less stress than doing it all yourself. It's an essential business success skill that you need to master. And remember, none of us are perfect. We can always improve on our delegation skills. So look, I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next business improvement video, and I look forward to you becoming a member of our club if you're not already there. So the links are at the bottom of this video. See you again. Bye.